Welcome to Lecture 18, everyone. In this lecture we're going to be looking at why firms would enter and exit markets in the long run, thinking about what would keep firms in a market, what would make firms want to enter a market, and so on. In order to get there, we're going to need to think about a firm's level of profit that it's earning. But we're going to be doing that in a way that might be a little different than what you've seen before, particularly because economists think of costs a little bit differently than you might be used to. Okay, so if we're thinking about profits, the definition for profit that you almost certainly have in mind is profit is revenue minus costs. Money coming in minus money going out. That's a sort of pretty standard way of thinking about profits. In economics class, it doesn't get too much more complicated than this, but it does get a little more complicated. The revenue side of things is going to always be pretty easy, because we're almost always just going to be thinking about a firm selling a single product at a single price. Then we can count our revenues just as the number of things that we sell times the price we sell them at, price times quantity. The costs, though, can be a little bit trickier. And the reason for that is that our purpose in economics is thinking about whether a firm should continue to exist or not, continue to operate or not. And then, because of that, we need to think about all of the things that a firm owner is sacrificing in order to run that business. These include all of the opportunity costs of running the firm. That is everything that you have to give up in order to perform that activity of running the firm. So as an example, we've got a lawn mowing business here up on the slide. We mow some lawns, we charge 20 bucks a lawn, and we've got some costs. Some of them are going to be pretty obvious. So gasoline is an obvious cost there. We're going to be using gas to run our mower. Our mower's going to break down sometimes, so we're going to have repairs on it. But there's some other things that we might not typically think of as costs. Your time that you spend operating this business is a cost of operating the business. It is something that you have to sacrifice, that you wouldn't have to sacrifice if you were not running this business. Similarly, you could take whatever money you have locked up in your lawnmower. You could have been earning interest on that. Because you're running your business, you're now not able to earn that interest. Then this is also another cost in economics of running that business.